He might go Claudio. He might go, yep, straight to Claudio immediately. I've definitely seen him play other characters in tournament. Kazuya, also, he was a Noctis main for the first week.
Bank is hearing impaired, right?
Yes.
That is super tight. This guy can't hear.
Yeah.
He can't hear, and he's a really, really solid player, man. That's awesome.
He's always done well at EVO too.
Yeah, cool dude.
Last
I like
year,
his style.
was it last year or 2 years ago? He put Punko in the losers.
He's had a few really solid performances. Even at Wednesday Night Fights, sometimes he pulls through and really gets some results.
Yeah, he doesn't, you know, unfortunately, he doesn't go to like the SoCal locals as much, but when he can, you know, he always does really well.
Yeah, solid.
And he always goes to majors, which is what I like about him.
Hell yeah. All right, he's trying to tie it up. Okay, he changed to Claudio here.
Yeah, this was his original main when the game first came out.
That was a big jump in, but he didn't convert. Yeah, he's swinging now. He didn't like that first game. Good offense. You don't see that type of offense from Claudio. Oh, he's gonna make this hurt. No wall. Oh boy. Oh! This is gonna be rough.
That's dead.
Yeah, he's dead as it gets. Very nice work. Rashomon.
Yeah, and Bank, you know, he did so well in that round and just made one, two, you know, mistakes.
That's the beauty of Geese. Nice comeback potential without the need for too much execution.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, the sidewalking Taiwanese sidestep.
Wow.
Oh, he dropped it. Oh, he can convert here. Very nice. Oh, yeah, safe on block. No duck. 1+2, he's ready.
Oh.
That's it. Wow. Snake.
Yeah, Snake
would work.
Snake is looking really strong right now. Bank's got to do something fast.
It's funny because the Claudio pick didn't look like such a bad idea, but this guy just steals his rounds out of nowhere.
Yeah, the thing I like about Snake is that he's like when he has his meter available, he's trying to use it.
Yeah, he's doing the right stuff.
Yeah. And the movement from him is so good right now.
Yeah, good sidestepping, good positioning. Again.
Yeah, and that down jab has been killing Bank.
Yep. Oh my God, it just was not meant to be. At that point, when you make a decision like that and it doesn't work, it's like, you know, it's history. Just learn what you could and move on.
I mean, you know, he actually had the right read. He was going to go low, but he did a sidestep.
The axis of the wall, it happens. Nice work, nice work.
So Snake from Taiwan moves on in the winner's side.
Clean Geese.
And up next, we got one of your boys.
Panchon.
And Pickle.
Oh yeah, I know both these guys. Pickle, of course, I've played him several times. He's kind of one of the new players from San Diego that's really skilled.
Yeah.
Oh, they want a rock, paper, scissors for side. If you ask me, I think this is a pretty close in skill.
Yeah.
Pretty close match, right? Panchon's really a solid Nina player. And as you said, I see him as Steve Fox. I don't like the name Pickle.
Yeah.
But he plays as Steve Fox on the internet. And he's really got good combo conversion. That's like, I think, one of his specialties. He gauges the wall, really clean play, and he's just working on it, climbing his way up at locals. He's a solid player.
Yeah, he's the kind of player, like, whenever I played him in tournament, if I beat him, and then we play again maybe like a week or two later, he always comes back with something. Like
adjusts.
He's definitely someone that looks at his losses and like tries to adjust because he wants to be good at this game, and you can totally tell by the commitment that he's going through.
Yeah, this is one of those games where you put in a little bit of extra effort and it really goes a long way. The homework, damn, move it over.
He's trying to just take the entire screen.
Yeah, he's off the stage.
You're not even playing anymore, Panchon.
Yeah.
Panchon from Illinois.
Oh, dude, look at the match coming up. Ryan Hart versus Fast Hands Cody. Woo! Ryan. Former EVO champion, of course, Ryan Hart. This one's going to be
two-time EVO champion.
Is that
for
right?
Tekken. He's
two-time?
He won Tag 2 or Tag 1 before, and then he won Tekken 5. DR.
Oh, he won Tekken 5. I always forget that one.
Yeah. Two-time Tekken EVO champion.
Yeah, that's right. Nice work. Nice work. A legend, of course. This one's going to be good. We're going to get interesting. Oh, it's a lore match, right? Mom and son.
Yeah.
Steve is Nina's son in the lore, I think. The reason she looks so young, of course, cryogenically frozen.
Yep,
standard anime practice.
I mean, you get thrown off a volcano, you're alive.
Yeah, man. So we're going to get son versus mom, MILF. Oh, floor breaks. This is going to get good.
Yeah, both these guys are nerds. That means they know the floor break combos.
They're going to be ready.
Especially Pickle. He's definitely a nerd.
Hell yeah. Yeah, his combo execution, his adaptation, really, really solid.
We'll see how much experience both these guys have with these characters. I mean, I don't know how much Nina practice Pickle gets.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a matter of matchup knowledge, and also let's not forget the stage can really be another opponent if you don't know how to manipulate those floors.
Yeah.
Dropping combos all day if you're not ready. Okay, classic down forward two. That's against, you know, Steve, you always got to watch out for the good night Harada back one and the mid homing move. This is like the two most important moves. Again, it's all he's done so far, by the way. Let's not ignore it.
You are the one that said that the only reason why people like Steve is because he looks cool.
He looks cool. All he's doing is the same two moves the whole time. There it is again. Back one. Down forward two. You see what I'm saying? Constantly. You know, Jack gets all this hate. This guy's just doing the same. Steve just looks cool. They need to give Jack like a cool jacket. And then he'll be good to go. Give him like a nice looking jacket, Unreal Engine, and he'll be good to go. Oh, the albatross. This is going to be good. Steps on him. He wants wake-ups. Yeah. No duck on the second hit. Back jump. Accidental blonde bomb armor.
Oh,
ouch. No, he doesn't stick. Ooh, armor. I mean, auto block. Ouch. Man, what a high risk. Went for a punch parry.
You know, it's actually lucky that Panchon actually even threw out an attack there.
Yep.
Because had Pickle made him block that, it would have done wall damage and probably could have gotten the win.
Backing up, albatross, flip over, gets the counter hit. 2 hits. Panchon, the whiff.
No whiff punish there.
Whiff Pickle. Oh, the counter hit, such a good move, and he does the right combo. Yeah, I like that flip over. Oh man, the sway, you gotta always be ready. He doesn't have any kicks, very few kicks. They're replaced by sways. This is very evasive character. Lawn bomb again.
Yeah, you know, they really haven't done that with any other character in this game. And he's been in the game since Tekken 4.
Yeah, very unique character design, and they're obviously happy with it because he keeps coming back. He looks so cool. Oh yeah.
Max damage at the wall.
Ivory cutter breaking downstairs. Blonde bomb. Safe homing move. Man, Panchon.
Yeah, looking super solid.
Dude,
oh, man.
First round was really a different story. Very nice work. Panchon with Nina. She's also another character, much like Steve, fan favorite. Everyone loves seeing these characters.
But unlike Steve, I feel like Nina's a much more underused character.
Definitely, definitely. Also, both of them are technical too.
Yeah, very.
Nina more so. Less payoff for more work, I would say, but you know, if you're a fan of the character, you're more than willing. If she's your waifu, I mean, you'll do what it takes. All right, what's the adjustment Pickle's about to make? That's the question.
I don't know, because it feels like he did okay. It's just he got counter hit, and once Panchon started, it was just he just mauled him.
Yeah, Panchon got a lot of his damage from the reads and the execution.
Yeah.
You got to get the combo completed, go downstairs, clean wake-ups. This time we're not going to have any floor or balcony wall breaks. Okay, counter hit, down forward 2, jackhammer. Ooh, into the wall. Yeah, the sway, 10 count gets broken.
Nice block there, good punish. And you know, Pickle's been getting a lot of mileage out of these sways.
Yep. Yeah, you got to use them, man. It's very important. Very big part of the game, for Steve at least. Yeah, there it is, counter hit down forward 2. Yeah, tries to get under it. That's really a great move. The double high.
Yeah, you can duck the second hit, but it's so hard.
Oh, and he's at the wall. Lawn bomb finish. No ivory cutter. Another swipe the floor, counter hits, and he has enough to kill.
Yeah,
very nice.
Panchon's been getting a lot of damage out of counter hits mainly.
You're right. Good read. Oh, speaking of, good night Harada.
Nice.
Masaji doesn't finish it off. No ending. Happy, sad, no ending. Yikes, another counter hit.
Yeah.
Okay. The jump kick goes for a double. Oh, wow. His movement is making a lot of stuff whiff, too. That's good.
Good spot for Pickle.
Oh, he's going to convert.
Oh, didn't get the best wall combo.
Yeah, definitely missed opportunity there. He could have had wake-ups, too. Both players with rage. Is it enough? Yeah, that's good enough. Swipe the floor.
Yeah, one of the issues with Steve is that he really can't use his rage all that much.
Yeah.
Nina has a really good rage drive.
And good rage art.
Yeah.
Reaches far. Okay, Panchon looking like $100 right now. Full control, experimenting with some new moves sprinkled into his neutral here. Not a punish. Man, Pickle really not playing up to his maybe potential. EVO is a different story though.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not just any old tournament. Man, Panchon, look at this. Keeping it nice and simple. Collecting the damage, slowly but surely.
Uh-oh. Pickle has to make this comeback. Now, he cannot get hit one more time.
That's it. Oh, the big sway.
Oh my God.
Slowly but surely. All right. Final round, game 2. Pickle wants this. Sways out of there. Don't finish that. Don't even think about finishing that in front of me.
Yeah, Pickle hasn't gone. You know, Pickle really hasn't gone for any like lows. He hasn't gone. Oh man.
Uyasumi Harada.
Nice.
Okay, Pickle's awake. Panchon. Oh. Sliding.
Has the rage.
Oh, the counter hit. He couldn't convert. Oh my God, no block on the low.
Wow. Man, and Pickle barely making it.
Yeah, that was, I almost feel like he dropped that one. Panchon had that one.
Yeah, for
He missed his combo. He could have dashed up down 4-1 or something. Also at the end there, didn't capitalize. He blew it.
And Pickle wanted to lose. He dropped that game-winning combo. He's like, you know what, here, you get another opportunity.
There isn't much else you could ask for. Your opponent's trying to give it to you.
Yeah, you know, realistically, Pickle's not really trying to do anything like guard breaks. There's no blue extended duck moves. There's no down back 3-2s. He's just really trying to go counter for counter.
Nothing but jackhammers, dude. That's what I'm telling you. It boils down to tournament Steve, and it's nothing but down forward 2, back 1.
Yeah, both of these guys, I think, are just going blow for blow, trying to see who's getting the first counter hit.
Yep. It's funny because I didn't even realize this until recently. I've been watching and been a fan of Steve for years. He hides it so well by looking cool. All right, here we go, game 3. I knew this would go down to the wire. Both players are very evenly matched. We mentioned this before the match even started.
Where did he go?
Yeah.
Oh, again.
Okay, 2 of them. Corkscrew, is he gonna get all the way to the wall? Nope, not quite. Is he gonna go over the armbar? Breaks it off. Back up, nope. Spacing, sliding. Oh, yes. 2 of them. Good block. Is it gonna kill? Unlikely. Should have a little health left. Unblockable. And man, yeah, sometimes you just should block.
Yeah.
Give you another chance to guess another mix-up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now that is what I'm talking about. Beautiful preparation H.
What does that mean? Oh, there it is.
Comes after preparation I. Comes before, I should say. That's the Armenian alphabet I'm discussing here.
Oh, no punish on the decisive 2.
Good throw break, 1+2.
Man, it's looking close though. I feel like both these players have slowed down, and man, there it is again. Pickle with the back 1.
I mean, they have info on each other now, right? You know, it's game 3, so they're kind of waiting for, do what you've been doing so I can punish it. Yeesh. Oh no. Oh yeah. Pickle taking the lead here with the damage. Ooh, the Albatross. Where's the whip punish?
Yeah, that's been one of the things Pickle hasn't been doing is whip punishing very well.
You gotta watch out for rage.
Yeesh.
Yeet. Oh my God. Wow, that's such a high risk from Pickle.
Yeah, I don't know if he had to have done that because what are you messing up? Pressing up, forward, and 3.
Exactly. Maybe he wanted a forward sway. Either way, he didn't get it, and this is gonna hurt. He's gonna take him all the way to the wall.
Yeah, max damage.
Yep, lawn bomb finish. The wake ups.
Ooh.
No throw break. He position changes is what Pickle needs. Oh, wow. Albatross to the mid. Doesn't even hit. Oh,
that
he's dead.
should be it.
Yep. 3 hits. Nice work from Panchone. Beautiful. I think he's from the Midwest.
Illinois.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right. Nice work. Get off the stage. We got to get that showtime at the Apollo guy with the broom. the horn. All right. I think that's going to wrap it up, right, for this block?
It looks like
That's going to be it for me for now, but there is plenty more Tekken to come. You're watching Evolution 2018. Huge thanks for tuning in. We're going to wrap it up. Stay tuned for more Tekken, though. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Before we go to round 2, right?
Before we go to round 2, so we're going to round out the last people trying to qualify into that next step. That means all of those people who are going to go through the pools, man. All the people that drowned in those pools, because Tekken 7 has been so deadly this weekend.
Yeah, but we got a couple of more people that are going to be dead in the water.
I know,
and a couple of people. We got three more survivors. Well, actually, no, we got 9 pools, right? This last block. So we got 27 more people are going to be part of this round 2.
Out of 1,500.
Yeah. And then round 2 is going to be what, like top 128, 164, yeah, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. But we're going to get into that in just a moment. We got to round it out first. That's what we're going to do here today.
Yeah, so who are the heavy hitters in this pool?
Yeah, so we got a lot of people like Just Frame James, who has been in the top 8s before at other Tekkens. We also have likes of Yu.
Yeah.
Also Shooty, all the way from
I'm so excited to see
I
Shooty
want
play.
to see Shooty is actually very, very strong.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look forward to seeing him play, as well as likes of people like Chacha Maru, also known as JT Chinoy.
I don't call him Chacha. It's always JT to me.
It's also always JT.
Yeah.
All right. He's entered as one of the other, like, back and forth, and it's been super annoying.
Yeah.
But yeah, also he's a very strong player. Had a stint in Japan actually, and then came back and has looked very strong since then.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's just a lot of names in here, so even though we're getting to this last part, I think we're going to see some pretty nice matches.
Yeah, and as we said, these are the last set of pools, so right in, you might have thought pools were a little bit boring. Right after pools are over, it's bloodbath time.
And you think that, like, when you look through those matches, you're like, man, I know every one of these guys. They're all scary. They're all people from locals that win consistently.
Yeah.
They're all from people who win tournaments or online events or something like that. These are all people who are going to hurt.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to that. These are people who are going to claw to get to that semifinal
And
spot.
the interesting thing this year, because of the way the Tekken World Tour got structured, being basically all open, more than likely a lot of these guys have played each other before, even if they're international players.
Yes, very true. So we are going to start off with a tree Uyu's. Yu coming up to the stage here, recently sponsored, one of the newer sponsors on the Uyu team.
Damn, she's got a stick caddy?
You have a stick caddy?
Yeah.
Man, look, put you
Do you want me to
there.
beat you? Do you want me to beat you with the putter or the 5-iron?
It's like, man, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, where's my stick caddy?
Yeah, Yu's been coming to a couple of U.S. events. I remember from Combo Breaker. I don't remember if she went to CEO, but she's had a little bit of mixed success. I think a lot of the foreign players, the first time they start attending U.S. events, they kind of like, they got to find their footing their first couple events, but definitely very strong Ling Xiaoyu player. One of the best female players in Japan, Tanu Kana as well, Kobare. There's a lot of pretty good female players in Japan.
Yes, very much so. And on top of which, Yu really had a lot of fame in Japan before Tekken 7, and has recently been sponsored. So she's finding her way around. I remember early on when Dieback got into going into the Tekken World Tour on the States side, he was really nervous early on too.
Yeah.
And he was kind of struggling, and everybody was surprised with that. But since then has got sponsored by Equinox, has felt a lot more comfortable, and is doing really good on the Tekken World Tour. So maybe the same trajectory for someone like Yu. But don't count her out. She's an extremely strong player, and she might have found her stride right here at EVO 2018.
Yeah, I guess her big thing in the spotlight for Tekken 7 was that Kimono Michi set against Tanukana that went the distance 10-9.
Oh, yeah.
You really saw the difference in the styles between them. Tanukana being known for being a very aggressive kind of player. Yu in general tends to be more of a defensive Ling. And it's really interesting seeing that style because a lot of the Ling players in general tend to favor that aggressive style. So seeing someone be super defensive, stay back, opt for more of the whiff punishing, block punishing style, really using Ling's evasiveness more of a defensive tool than an offensive one.
And would you say that's something that comes from her stint in Tekken, like how long she's been playing? Or is that something that is more of just her style in general? Like as someone who's new to Tekken 7, is that something that other old Lings had to do, or is that something that's just the way that she plays?
I've definitely seen as long as Ling has been out. Like to be fair, Ling hasn't been good, like super good, for a really long time. This is her best version since I'm going to say Tekken 4. So as a worse character in previous games, Tekken 5, Tekken 6, to an extent Tag 2, you definitely. There's always been that kind of difference in style. Even in the U.S., the older Ling players, such as Ling Massacre, JT, Geo, also had that kind of difference in style. Ling Massacre in particular being very aggressive and mix-up happy. Right. Someone like Geo definitely favoring more of the defensive style. So I feel like as long as Ling has been out, there's always been that kind of split in style.
Okay.
So, and it's really interesting seeing that a character like Ling that can be played two different ways. I think a lot of characters like that are a lot of characters like that. Eddie, you see a lot of aggressive Eddies, but then you'll see somebody like Spirojin who plays that super turtley style Eddie as well, or Junding as well.
Yes.
So it's really interesting seeing how a lot of characters in Tekken can bring out expression. You can play the same character two completely different ways.
I think that's super cool, and it really goes to show how strong a tool set is when you can play it in multiple different ways. And I think the expression that comes from playing that game and it really shines in your character is one of the cooler things about Tekken. I mean, I think personally when you think about characters like Eddie and like Ling, you really think about those like really aggressive, like mid-crushing options, things that like really like able to get into people's faces and constantly put mix-ups. So when you say something like Yu is a defensive Ling, it sort of raises an eyebrow. Even for someone like me who has like been basically watching the likes of like P-Ling and Tanakana, very aggressive style players who are constantly putting the mix-up on.
Yeah, I believe the kids refer to today as the mix. They want to put you in the mix. I think that's what they say.
Yeah, that's what the kids say.
I don't know if they also say the terms like lit and turnt.
Yeah.
I'm not up on my vernacular with the young kids. I'm in my 30s. Don't let the baby face fool you. But
I personally like the Turntlings.
Yeah,
those are my favorite.
Yeah, they're definitely more entertaining. But we're gonna see how Yu fares here. We have like you said, we have a bunch of more players in this pool. I think coming up right after this, we're going to see Millennium Genius coming up, Hall player from France. Basically, there's 3 heavy hitters from Europe this year. Genius that we're going to see soon, Super Akuma that I believe played earlier today, and Fergus. I believe Super Akuma and Fergus both made it out of their pool and winners.
Yes.
So I'm interested to see. Genius has definitely played the longest. His first claim to fame was... if you see that picture of him playing Rip in Tekken 6, that inspired a lot of Twitch emotes and such.
Yeah.
But very strong Paul player. He's going to be playing Spoodler from Canada. As you said before, we're going to have people like Magnificent, Weapon X, other people. So it's definitely going to be a good last set of pools to watch. But these guys are waiting to start. Yu is standing there. Maybe she wishes to swap out the putter for the long shot. I don't know how the wind is favoring her. She definitely wants, when she's playing Poochie from Texas, she definitely wants to make it on the green.
Yep, definitely.
I don't know how long I'm going to take this golf metaphor, but...
Take it all the way. Where's my caddy? I need a drink here. Yeah. That's what caddies do. They do more than just like take the sticks, right? They're also fetch me drinks, fan me during the game.
Dude, if I had somebody just come and fan me, like,
man, you know how baller that would be? I'm gonna just pay someone just to do it, just because. Like, you're gonna go to your first round in your pool, you're just gonna have someone come up next to you and just fan you a little bit.
We're gonna have CEO. We have CEO with the wrestling ring. When we're gonna have a tournament with a boxing ring, where in between games, people go to the corners and they just have like seconds. Just
that'd be great. You put the stick down, you roll to the corner, you sit down,
just the ice pack, yeah. But these guys are getting started here.
You're doing great in the corner, Stevie. You just got to get them in there more often.
But
hit them with the hooks.
Yu, I don't think we're going to see anything except Ling out of her. We're going to see what Pucci from Texas plays. I mean, Texas is a big place. San Antonio, Dallas, Austin all have their own little sort of centers of Tekken, so we don't know exactly where he's from. So we'll see what character he brings out against the Ling. Yu going with the Zhao, no surprises there.
Yeah, hovering over the Claudio and maybe going for a repeat of last year.
Claudio not the worst choice against Ling.
No.
You have that hop kick to deal with AOP. Okay, he locks in the Claudio.
Yeah, the hop kick deals with it quite well, on top of which has just a good idea of how to, you know, break down the game. Also, the knees do very well as well. Scoops up off the ground.
Yeah, but, you know, if the hop kicks come out too many times against AOP, I can perfectly expect Yu to just sort of seal that option up. I mean, it is a good part of her game, but she definitely doesn't need to overly rely on it. So we'll see if there's an adjustment made here.
Yeah, I think it's really going to come down to not the hop kicks and how Yu gets around it, but rather how Pucci deals with the mix-ups as she gets in, right? And as a defensive player, it really is about converting, you know, block punishes and defensive options into mix-ups like that. You start off with the diving Falcon and already has the wall pressure.
Yeah, so they have the wall to their right side for Claudio. All right, so the hop kick there, trying to challenge something. Nice duck on the string. All right, Pucci just going a little bit ham with the hop kicks there.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. Block punish into the mix-up, goes back, turns Storming Flower twice in a row.
Yeah.
Takes the first one. I'm going to assume we have the name switch. That was the first one going to Yu. Gets the counter hit.
All right, again, 2 hits right from the start. You know, you could be defensive, but if you're going to hand me the hit on the platter, then she's going to take it. And Yu looking super strong right now. Full combo, back turned. Pucci trying not to be perturbed. Ling has her back to the wall. Oh, wow, Superman punch.
And in Rage 2, that did a chunk of damage, but Shooting Star gonna take it 2 rounds.
It's a quick 2 rounds for Yu. All right, breaks the 1+2 throw. Nice duck under to the running 2. Nice sidestep. All right, modified combo. Ooh, get back 4, hit AOP as well.
Yeah, looking for that back 4-2 safe mid string just to get some room. Loses the mix-up, but keeps on the pressure here.
Oof.
And that's going to be the first game going to Yu.
An instant character select, man. The Claudio got washed.
I think maybe tried to go for a little bit of that beautiful dude tech. Different players, doesn't work out the same way.
Goes for
Geese to the Geese. Geese actually, a lot of people have been talking about how he's not bad of a character versus Ling because of that back 3 and the down 4.
Yeah, back 3 is really good at checking AOP.
Yeah, and it's safe, so you really don't have that much worry in terms of just throwing it out, right?
Yeah. And when Pucci switched to that Geese, you saw kind of Yu sort of like. There was a little bit of a sigh there, a little bit of a rolling of the eyes. This character can be a problem.
These 2D characters. I can't believe these 2D characters in my game.
Yeah.
This is not the boxing I know.
But we move to Sook as the stage here.
Yeah, good for both characters. Geese has a very strong wall game. But nice pickup on the side of Yu.
Yeah, Yu's been consistently converting off these floaters. Ooh, interesting.
Nice, gets the duck off under the 4-3.
Yeah, Yu backing up. She's got the life lead, doesn't really have to commit to anything.
Oh, finish the string.
Nice block. Nice hop kick.
You saw how early she was ducking there. Ducked the palm, in fact.
Yeah.
Yu takes the first round.
She seems ready for this Geese, though. Ooh, but back through 2. Ooh, orbital counter hit. This does so much damage.
Nice carry,
Storming.
too.
All right, goes for a mix-up instead.
Nice.
Yeah, hit his 4.
Counter. What a sidewall combo. Yu, that was fantastic. Puts Pucci just inside of rage.
All right, blocks this time. Yeah, that is minus 15, but Ling's hop kick not the best range.
Wasn't able to get the OTG grab after the stomp. Yu still has a healthy life here. Oh, 1-1-2 after the launch.
What was that combo, Pucci?
Oh, that's what he needed in order to get this started, but Yu now at set point.
Yeah, Yu looking super clean here. Doesn't break the 1+2 throw, though. That gives Geese a chunk of meter, like a third.
Yeah, it is definitely something Geese has looked to for that reason, but max mode, unfortunately, not capitalized on. Oh, back turn hop kick.
This is going to be, yeah, just short of the wall.
Just scoots out of there while running 1 on the air, gets the full damage on the wall.
Oh, Disco for 1-1-2.
Oh, man, the mix-up.
Firecracker doesn't move, but nice punish on the get up 4.
That's gonna be the game and the set for Yu.
Yeah, Yu just playing super clean there, capitalizing on a lot of float combos, punishing correctly.
Yes.
I mean, she had the right read on that palm, like I said, but the hop kick didn't want to hook her up. But she definitely seemed ready for the Geese. She seemed ready for the Claudio.
Yeah, actually, back when she got first sponsored by UIU, she came out to SoCal to play against a lot of the people in SoCal because we knew that we had a variety of characters and players who were playing all the different kinds of, unique characters that she hadn't played, because before she got sponsored, she was just staying at home, taking care of her children, and before that, she really hadn't brushed up on all the new things about Tekken 7.
Yeah.
So she actually came down to SoCal to play against Geese players and Noctis players so that she could get an idea of how those guys play before she got into a tournament like Combo Breaker.
And it's really good on her sponsor to give her the opportunity to get that experience, to brush up, to get ready for the Tekken World Tour season. But coming up, we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna have Millennium Genius versus Spoodler.
All right, talking about Genius. Genius recently got top 32 actually at final round. And that's where a lot of people realize, oh man, this Genius guy might be pretty good.
Yeah, he's been pretty good since at least the Tekken 7 days when I first heard of him.
Yes.
But been a Paul player all this time. That's not a bad decision in Tekken 7. Paul's so strong in this game. They're gonna do a selfie. This doesn't, to be fair, just doesn't give me the biggest hopes in Spoodler's chance.
He took the phone from him. He was just like, listen, kid, you don't know how to play Tekken, you don't know how to do selfies. Let me hold the phone real quick. Genius trying to assert his dominance early on in the selfie game. I respect that. I win in all aspects. He's getting to I mean, Paul has really been a Tekken World Tour mainstay, a tournament mainstay in Tekken 7 right now, and considering after Knee really showed off this safe and deadly style of Knee or of Paul, since then have really a lot of Paul players have shown out of the woodwork and shown this character is scary in a 2 out of 3 setting.
Yeah, this character got a lot of good buffs in this game. A lot of his lows were made safer and better payoffs on hit and counter hit. They changed up his back 1-2 from Tekken Tag 2. Amazing 12-frame Punisher in this game. Gives you Oki.
So good. It's so good. Homing as well. It's just it's go-to punish for a lot of things on top of it because it's a knockdown as well.
Yeah. A lot of, like, Paul, the way you used to play Paul was like you kind of lived and died by that Death Fist or Hop Kick, and then your main low was just Demo Man. But a lot of Paul's lows are so good in this game that you don't really have to opt into Demo Man if you don't want to.
Yeah, you see a lot of pump pedals, that side step 3, quarter forward 3s as well. A long range low poke that is pretty darn safe on block. I mean, it is, all things considered, not too bad, in terms of a punish.
And with how good he is on paper in terms of frame data now, he still can explode your life bar.
Oh yeah, he has a lot of moves that are hook up and then plus on block, or hook up and neutral, or not that negative. It's really hard to play against him right now if you play him in a safe style.
But Spoodler going with the Master Raven. I think this character is like just out of top 10. I think she's like, if there is a season 2 patch or you know, season 2 with new characters, and she's like 1 or 2 good buffs from being a super big problem.
I think I would have to agree there. Really, a lot of people I think are coming around on this character and putting her in tournament situations and showing, darn, this character is so good. Okay, this character is also pretty good. Paul starts off with the Death Fist.
Yeah, her biggest problem, in my opinion, I talked with Rixta earlier, well, yesterday about this, because Rixter plays Master Raven as well. Her biggest problem is sort of getting in, like trying to get her stuff going. But once she gets in, she can definitely mix you up really badly.
Huge shot bomb hits kind of off axis, so he wasn't able to pick up.
Spends it, challenges after blocking the forward 4-2. And the first round for Spoodler from Canada. Nice duck on the 4-1. That's not a jailing string. Ooh, drops the combo here. Ooh, off-axis Death Fist.
Drops the combo, you mean gets the setup. Nice. Spoodler gets some room, but nice block from Genius. Ties up the round count.
Nice little whip punish there. Wow, the jab's whiffed on, punishing that power crush. Breaks the 1 throw. Yeah, Genius using this down forward 1 into back sway as part of his offense.
Yeah, you see that Tetsuzanko as well, man. Great read from him. Gets the Shredder, but doesn't both hit.
All right, so yeah, Iron Mountain challenges. You can't, Raven can't parry that. That's one of the options a lot of Raven players do. When something gets blocked in the back turn, they'll try to challenge with that parry.
Ooh, the fake into the launch.
All right.
Not expected. Genius trying to go for an Oki setup there. The Infinite stage really hurts Raven, unable to put that wall damage on. It hasn't been a chance for Spoodler to do it, to be honest.
Nice block on the buzzsaw, and then they trade on that last hit.
Yeah, Genius cleaning it up after losing the first round. Takes 3 straight in a row. Kind of got a feel for him and got his feet wet, I think, a little bit in that game.
All right, Spoodler going the stage select. They both take a sip of the water. Forgotten Realm.
I think both these characters have throws that break the ground.
Yes.
And so that's something to worry about, definitely, for the both of them. Especially when you get to the wall. I think Master Raven has a crazy wall combo that does just a ton of damage.
Mm-hmm. I hate playing on this stage.
This stage just, like, biasly rewards some characters in such a crazy way. It really shifts the tiers when you play on this stage alone.
Yeah. Back when Tekken 7 first came out in arcades, people thought, like, you know, King, good character overall. People thought King went up a full tier when he was on this stage.
If he's on this stage, he's S tier. He's one of the best characters in the game.
Yeah.
Just having the ability to start a combo with a 45 damage power bomb, that's crazy.
Nice punish on that down 1-2.
Yes.
But challenges with Shredder kicks. Gonna get him to the wall. Breaks it. Ooh, okay, didn't opt for the Iron Mountain Ender.
Yeah, maybe thought it wasn't going to hit on a small character, but kept it safe. Anyway, Genius takes the first round.
Yeah, it's always fair if you're gonna make a mistake, make it on the safer side, in my opinion. And there we go, Demo Man, double Demo Man. Nice whip punish.
Ooh, very nice.
The wall might mess this up.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Nice whiff punish in between the forward 2-3.
Yeah, that's always a test for Paul players, right? Can you punish Death Fist? Do you know what it needs in order to get that punish? If not, I'm going to take full advantage of it. Oh, gets swung into the second hit.
Ooh, okay. Ooh. Goes underneath. Now he's cornered himself against the wall, but Genius will probably have no problem. Okay, consistent block punish on that.
Ooh, no punish. Both shoulders in this game are launch punishable. And the
nice
pressure.
Low parry.
Yeah, that's what he needed to finally get the pressure off of Genius. Spoodler trying to keep the pressure on the wall. This is where Raven does the max damage.
Raven effect for both characters.
Oh!
Jesus.
Oh, man, maybe a fraction of a frame up.
Yeah.
Had the right idea, but Genius stuffs it out. Frames were the decision between life and death there for the side, and we're going to throw up some EVO controllers. I appreciate you guys for tuning in to EVO 2018. It has been a fantastic event so far, but it is all thanks to sponsors like Esports Ecosystems, who are making sure that we have the best gamers and the best events possible. Please follow them at Esports Eco on Twitter or Esports Ecosystem on Twitch. If you want to know what they're all about, you can visit them at esportsecosystems.com.
And thanks to Astro Gaming providing the headsets and the mix amps at all of our stream stations. You can bring your own headphones to the stream stations and plug them in. Both players can use them. It's super cool. Check them out at astrogaming.com. I'm digging this red versus blue theme.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm also digging Gaming Generations, helping out at all the massive FGC events. You don't know how much equipment it takes to run a proper tournament, and Gaming Generation always comes in the clutch. Thank you for Gaming Generations for making EVO 2018 possible.
And shout outs to Fantasy Strike, a fighting game made by noted fighting game veteran David Sirlin. Best of games such as Chess 2. It's now on Steam Early Access. It's going to be coming to Switch and PS4. Check it out, Fantasy Strike, made by Sirlin Games.
And you know, if there is going to be a fighting game tournament, you know Controller Chaos is going to throw in and help us out, make the event as best as possible. You want your official 2018 EVO controller, you can save 10% off that with EVO 18. Thank you to Controller Chaos.
Yeah. All right, so right now our next match is going to be CH. I don't know what the CH stands for, but it's going to be Malik 4Play of Overwatch casting fame.
Overwatch casting, you might have also seen him on E-League as well. This guy is everywhere. Huge, huge guy, and he is, I mean, he is an awesome, awesome guy. He really is a talented individual, but also is a lover of fighting games as well. That's why you see him all the way out at EVO 2018.
Mm-hmm. And he's going to be going up against SDPBJ. Not familiar with him. I think maybe the SD is San Diego.
Peanut butter and jelly?
Yeah, I mean, I'm familiar with peanut butter jelly.
No, I thought that's why you're confusing. It's like,
but I don't know if he's going to be bringing the peanut butter and jelly time. Did I date myself with that reference?
Do you kids know about memes?
Yeah. Hello, fellow kids.
But it's cool to see Malik up on the stage. I mean, I've always just been a really big fan of his work as a talent.
Yeah.
So this is an honor, definitely.
Yeah, and it really shows how like now EVO has grown and sort of this overall. It's still the biggest fighting game tournament in the world, but it's now grown into this huge sort of like celebration of all things fighters.
Dude, it is crazy. I mean, I think everybody. This is what I call the sort of ninth wonder of the world in terms of like video games, because it's not like anything else.
Yeah.
It's this thing on the side that you have to see for yourself. It is different when you show up to an EVO, and that's why I always say you got to go at least once. I tell everybody, even in different esports, I go, hey, CSGO, if you're in Dota, you have to go at least once.
Yes.
See how different it is.
See how
to
we
be
do
here.
things. Yeah.
This is a unique event. And trust me when I say, when other people look at this event, they go, wow, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah. So, but it looks like Malik is going with Ling, and PBJ would be going with the Law. Interesting matchup here. We'll see how it plays out.
Oh, gets the back turn launch. Doesn't pick up the combo.
Yeah.
But PBJ looking for that launch there. Started quite a bit of down forward twos. Dragon still doesn't work out. Doesn't get that magic 4 confirmed though.
And these guys are slugging it out right now.
Ooh.
Oh, Dragon Tail hits. Got the wall position. Junkyard. Where's Rip?
Where is Rip? Somewhere Rip is smiling and he doesn't know why.
Yeah. His ear got tickled a little bit.
Got the back.
Ooh, nice challenge with the down forward two. Gonna get the full combo here. Easy ender. I'm digging it. Goes for the Dragon Tail. The meaty Dragon Tail. Junkyard again.
Yeah, until it's dealt with, why not go for it? That's definitely a lot of tactics.
Mistrust, all right. Gets a side wall splat. Mistrust again. Stop pressing buttons on wake up. All right, kick up hits really late.
Oh, gets a big shoulder. Puts PB&J in race. Gets it down for 2.
All right, PBJ, 2 rounds up.
Round 3. Fight.
There you go. Chance for Malik to make this comeback here. Gets another shoulder, though.
All right, doesn't break the generic one throw. See what he goes here. Sidestep forward. Again, doesn't break. Okay. Little whip punish right there. Yeah, frame advantage. They trade on launchers.
Yeah, both Tekken time, so back to neutral.
Ooh, oh, he tried to step Junkyard.
Oh, that is negative, and he gets a back turn launch once again.
Ooh, back
gets
throw.
a back throw. Yo!
Watch your legs, boy. All right, Malik on the board here.
You must be tripping. Malik takes the first one.
These down 4-2s are doing so much work for PBJ, though. All right, little combo there.
Yeah, safe down 4-2, such a strong tool for a character like Law.
Yeah, safe down 4-2 is such a strong tool for anybody.
Yeah, really.
All right, one throw doesn't get broken again. Ooh,
Oh,
counter
hit.
Wow.
Gets a little bit. Kind of steps weird, but the Junkyard happens up once again. Oh, down 4-2 stuffs it once again just to get the full combo. Oh, the Rage Art? No,
No
no time.
punish. These mistrusts are
my-
doing so much work for Malik.
Yeah, he just needs to complete the combo while sending 2 whips.
Throw
Gets
again.
another one.
Down 4, not dead yet, down 4 again. All right, we got a double Luigi.
Throw the Luigi's up on the screen. Wait, that's not that screen. Crouch grab. PB&J looking for his moment.
Okay, ducks under the string, interesting. These guys are challenging each other at every opportunity.
Big shoulder.
Okay, whips the first hit of Dragon Tail.
Gets another one throw.
Trade again.
Take
Malik's in a
that.
good situation.
There
Another
you go.
one throw.
Malik recognizing one of the weaknesses on the side of PB&J, not being able to break those throws in time.
Yeah, and those are generic throws. They can be broken with either punch. Maybe he's pressing 1+2. That wouldn't work.
That could be it. I mean, a lot of people actually assume that when you get grabbed,
It's gonna be a 1+2.
1+2 because that's the command grab. It usually does a little bit more damage, has a little bit more reward in one way or another.
But basically, this is turning into a battle of Malik's mistrust versus PBJ's down 4-2.
Yeah.
Ran there, right
Well,
there.
I've seen quite a bit of shoulders as well, so that part's been pretty good too.
All right, another throw. I like, even though the throw shouldn't be working, I like Malik's recognition of it, that it's
Definitely.
working.
That is actually a huge part about playing in tournament. It's not to overcomplicate it. Find things that are working out for you and keep your game plan simple, just enough to take the games.
Yeah, and then okay, finally break on the one throw. And the challenge tries to run into the shoulder, mistrust.
Oh, boy.
All right, 3+4, 4. This is a good addition to Law and Tekken 7.
Oh, yeah.
That really shorted his biggest weakness in previous games, that is he didn't have a strong whiff punisher at that range that 3+4, 4 now covers. So that's such a huge patching of that hole in his gameplay and makes him such a better character. Junkyard hits its mark. Mistrust hits its mark. Man, this is a brawl, and I'm loving it.
Yeah, it's really all about who's getting in range and getting that hit. PB&J eats the shoulder.
Down 4, runs into down 4 too.
Yes, keeps the combo simple, going to Rage Art.
Malik put up the thumbs up for that combo. He's like, all right, that's good stuff.
Round 4.
And the combo. All right, another game point situation for PBJ.
PBG rinsing that down 4-2. He's noticed that it's been working so much. And the Junkyard as well. Mistrust, okay, blocks it this time. Breaks it, he's breaking the throws now. Malik still has got the mistrust though. He's got it back to wall, fighting it out. Okay,
Yeah, gets some room behind him, but PBJ gets another down 4-2.
All right,
Finish
this is
the
easy wall combo.
Yeah, I like that quite a bit.
Yeah, Junkyard is a viable wall combo.
Oh no, Malik, you're doing good, man. You're recognizing the error. You're doing great, but PB&J good recognition as well. He's also realizing what Malik is not doing well, which is dealing with Junkyard. And Junkyard, if you don't know how to deal with it, there's no reason not to continue to go for it. It's just easy ways to get little hits in.
Ooh, watch the legs. All right, just Dragon Tail, eat a little extra hit. All right, challenges with that shoulder. That shoulder's doing a lot of work for Malik. It is punishable, but PBJ's not doing it, so why stop?
Yeah, why not? And this is really what that game has become. Who's going to win out in this one? Full combo almost for Malik.
Man, I just thought, what if Ling had an air throw, and I got so pissed in my head.
You mean like King?
Yeah. I just got so upset thinking about it.
If Ling just came up and powerbomb Law after that combo.
Season 2, Ling gets an air throw.
That sounds like some buffs that they would do. Let's see it.
All right.
Give Leo an air throw. I think she needs to powerbomb people.
All right, Malik with his back against the wall. Okay, blocks jump guard, bad punish. Trying to fight his way away from the wall, though.
Nice whip punish there, and it gets the mistrust.
But PBJ now on match point here. Malik's got to figure out what to do. All right.
Man, hey, that string is working out for him, but BBJ gets the launch again, the down forward 2. Oh, misses the combo, gets hit on the back.
Okay, doesn't break the throw again. We're back to the throws.
Yes.
Ooh, challenges a 3+4. Does the super. This isn't going to kill. This might not even give him the life lead.
But it is a way to cash in on that hit. Puts Malik just in a
Ooh,
range.
Dragon Tail not dead yet.
Oh,
and the mid.
Oh, PBJ.
The most fundamental mix-up at the end of the round. Am I going to go mid? Am I going to go low?
And you see
and Malik guessed wrong.
Malik guessed wrong, but hey, it's great to see him out here. I mean, it is awesome how much fighting games have grown, even just beyond the fighting game scene, as in like it's not getting bigger in just the fighting game scene, it's getting bigger across the world. These are people that are just recognizing how exciting fighting games are, and they're joining us in this almost what is becoming a festival, much more than just a tournament. You see, there you can try out games like Soul Calibur 6, Dead or Alive 6. There are people, artist alleys of all these great artists who spend their entire year, you know, sketching out fighting game characters and stuff like that. This is just us coming together for a celebration.
Yeah. And we already got our next match setting up for you guys. We have Shuri from Japan.
Yeah, Shuri.
Really good Japanese Twitch streamer. He streams on the Namco Sugamo arcade very often.
Yes.
He used to be one of the best Jins in Japan in vanilla Tekken 7 arcade. He made the 2015 finals. He used to be a Lee player, so when Lee came out, he switched over to that character. So he's got both characters in his arsenal, Jin and Lee. Pretty good complementary kind of characters.
I think so too. Yeah, I think the solid playstyle of Jin can really complement like that mix-up heavy wall damage sort of really risky style that Lee has to play in this game, right? And that's why a lot of people have maybe either switched away from Lee or picked a secondary.
Yeah, and I don't know if he's still practiced up, but in his prime, he was a master of doing all of Lee's hard stuff. So the misstep cancels, all the hard combos, he was doing them. So we'll see who he brings out in this match. He's no sloucher Jin either, as we said. Jerry Atrick, I'm interested to see who he brings out. Not familiar with him, but that doesn't mean anything at EVO. There's so many surprises that can happen in EVO pools.
Yeah, I think that's the crazy part, right? Is that you don't know who these guys, where they've been training. This guy could be a blue rank online, and you would never know it.
Yeah, there's so many people whose only tournament that they are able to come or want to come every year is EVO, and they are secret killers.
Yeah.
But we'll see if Jerry Atrick comes up to that. He's picking the Kazuya, Shuri going with Violet, Lee's alter ego.
Yeah, and honestly, this is a character of two extremely heavy execution characters.
Yeah.
And both these guys very offensive in terms of how they have to play in order to make the most out of their toolkit.
All right, going with the Silver Terror from the start. Okay, gets caught with the Wing God Fist. Messes up the combo, though.
Yeah,
see how this goes?
Probably looking for that dash up hell sweep, but just got tsunami kicks out of that geriatric.
All right, goes for the running 3-4.
And see the movement from Shuri, very smooth right now.
Yeah, so see how effortlessly he's moving in between hitman stance and misstep.
Yeah, it's really where this character excels, right? When you're able to do these sort of hard tactics.
All right, runs into the back 1-2 from Kazuya. Okay, stood up. The house sweep whiffed. He stood back up and blocked the punch. Still launch punishable, though. Gonna bring him right to the wall.
Nice combo. This is where Lee excels.
Goes for the spike ender.
Wake up while standing, too. Get out of my face.
Let me get in that gut punch, but he doesn't finish the combo. And he gets whip punish on that accidental Thunder God Fist. And that 1-2-4. Such a good block punisher for Lee. Negative on hit, but the damage makes up for it.
Yep, definitely.
And lore-wise, man, these two guys hate each other. Kazuya and Lee.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
This is basically a stepbrother battle.
Doesn't get the pick off side step 3, but did get the steel pedal, so it's a little bit of damage. Better than nothing. See it again right there.
Oh, back 1-2 again. Finds its mark. We'll see if Shooty can come in, but no, the stature kick, so much range.
And actually, this is a loss for a character like Violet, does so well on the wall.
Yeah, once Devil's Pit, once the walls come down, he loses a lot of his damage potential. I don't know what he's going for. Maybe he's doing dash up down forward 1 and it's coming out as Thunder God Fist.
It could be.
Right? The Dragon Slide coming out of there. The move he shares with Law. Blazing kick. Hits on the ground. Oh.
There we go. Little poke. Trying to finish it off. Nice read on the Rage Drive. Just goes to block.
Yep, and now Geriatric's going to have to try really hard to try to make a comeback, but no, the down 3 takes that little bit of damage.
Yeah, Shooty actually spends a lot of time checking Jerry with mid, just like, I want you to block low. I want you to block low, and at some point he realized he's not going to block low.
And this is another thing about Shooty, like there's very rare times where he does not have that big old grin on his face. It's so endearing until he's beating the crap out of you. And it's like, please stop smiling.
Over, yeah. I don't want to play some Tekken. Please leave me alone. So I think we went to a stage select here. Got a full infinite stage that would be beneficial for Kazuya, but no, we are going to Hammerhead. But actually, this isn't too terrible. You can sort of dictate the engagements by how you orient yourself on the stage.
Yeah.
And that way, you can make sure that your back's not against the wall, or you're playing lengthwise, so that it's almost like an infinite stage. Little things like that can really help you out.
And similar to Sook, you start off in this very weird position at match start, where if anybody gets a launch, like if you get to the wall, it tends to be like an off-axis situation.
I actually implore people to know what to do if you get a launch from round start. There are some weird combos that you can do in those scenarios. Ooh, Silver Hero counter hit.
Full combo is going to go right there.
Nice combo.
So much damage when walls are in play.
Shooty. Oh my god, just the 4-3 on that straight cares so much.
Silver Tail takes it right there.
Round 2.
Geriatric, he's had some moments, but he hasn't been able to turn it into like a lot of rounds. Okay, challenge again with a back 1-2. Challenges again with the down forward 4-4. Hell Sweep finds its mark.
There you go. Let's put some lows in there.
Oh, gut punch.
Nice. Little late on the dash Hell Sweep. Gets punished for it. Shooty, chance to come back with that Rage Drive.
But again, look at how much damage that was because walls weren't in play.
Yeah, it's night and day for this character.
Ooh, Rage Drive finds its mark. Ooh, that was a sick combo.
Let's go, Shooty.
Oh, the standing forward didn't hit, so that didn't kill, but he was ready to follow up right away.
Oh, that was sick. Man, it's so unfortunate that this character is so hard to play at the highest level because he's so cool.
I like Jerry's challenges in certain block situations. It's been working out well for him. Really, the biggest problem is that he's dropping a lot of these combos.
Yeah, really. I mean, there's things like that where he's just getting the steel pedal. You can convert off it. That's why this character is such execution, heavy damage.
Hitman forward. Ooh, he tried to go for the hit throw.
Oh, got the duck jab.
And Sway Back 4 takes it at the end.
Good stuff from Shooty.
Little glimmer moments for Jerry, but couldn't really put it together. Strong showing from Shooty, showing how Lee, hard to play like you said, but still a competitive character in this game.
Yeah, I think he has a very solid game plan after version N, right? He got that little buff, and after that, it put his game together in a way where he can really put his combos, get that wall game, and then start that really, really deadly mix-up game that he has. What is he doing? Is he struggling?
I mean, look at the smile on this guy's face. It's so hard to be mad at him.
It's
endearing.
He also brought
It's only a game. The back of his hoodie said, it's only a game.
Oh, man. How are you going to show him that? He just smile on his face and go, it's just only a game. No big deal.
Why are you so mad? It's only a game.
Yeah, I mean, I can't be mad at him. Even if he beat me, I was like, man, you got to show me some sick lead play.
Yeah, that Rage Drive combo was super sick.
That was so gnarly.
He did up forward 3-4, I believe, as the bound, and then continued it to the wall combo.
That was sick.
Okay, but coming up, we're going to have Kiyu from USA versus Walker Gaming's Kobore, another female player from Japan. I believe she uses Alyssa. I don't know if she's changed in recent times. She's obviously going to show us once the match starts, but does not have a stick caddy. Is that an Obsidian or a Dragon? No, is that the Is that the Hori optic stick? I love seeing what sticks people decide to use when they come to tournament, but she's getting ready, sitting down. Walker Gaming has so many good players such as Kagamaru, the winner, part of the team from last year's Master Cup.
Yes. Big, huge comeback on the side of him. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's an Obsidian that she's just put different buttons on. I think that's the Soul Calibur 5 stick on the side of Q.
Yeah. So let's see what's going to go happen here. Kobure, the apple of Rixta's eye. If you know your lore.
I don't. Apparently, I didn't know this.
One of Rixta's favorite players in Japan. Look, she's such a cutie.
Marissa, I didn't know. It's your chance.
Yeah, you should tell Rixta to like try and get her number. Probably has way too many numbers because it's a Japanese one, but. But like I said, I think last time I remember her playing Elisa. I don't know if that's changed from now.
Yeah, the one thing really weird about these events, right, is that we got a real big Japanese contingency that came out this year.
40, 50?
50 plus players. And so when you get into this situation, right, where you're like, I don't know a lot of this because the Japanese scene has been sort of quiet in terms of like showing up to events or really like putting on events consistently for us to see their players, right? And so when you get to these events, you sort of have to absorb as much information. A lot of these guys you see, like, I haven't seen BKC pretty much since Strong Style. And I'm like, all right, so, you know, is there anything that is different from February until now?
Yeah, the Japanese player base in general has, at least for coming, they haven't really came to North America for the Tekken World Tour events. They kind of been staying in Asia. I think a couple of them may have been going to a few European events. But, I mean, like you said, Japan has not had a dearth. They've been having so many events of their own. Pro license events, Tekken World Tour events in Asia that you've seen people like Nobi. I mean, when we think of Japan, we think of Nobi, Naroma, Take, Yu. Yeah. And then you got all these other guys that came out to EVO specifically.
Yeah, we actually got some of the other pro license guys like Double, like Hakayo,
Batsu.
Yeah. I mean, it's been pretty good so far, but I really appreciate that the Japanese came out like this because this is the one time we really get to see how their Tekken scene is doing.
Yeah. So we'll see. I missed the character selections. Alisa for Kobure and Shiheen for Q.
Yeah, Q, I believe, is from SoCal as well. These guys have been coming out to Wednesday Night Fights here and there. One of the guys that we always go like, man, there are new faces at Wednesday Night Fights still in Tekken 7? This is crazy.
Yeah, didn't you guys like break 50-something recently?
Yeah, the last Wednesday Night Fights we had in SoCal before EVO was at 50-plus players, and this was one of them right here.
Yeah. So Kobure, ooh, that new destruction stance chainsaw move right at the start. Ooh, Kobure, she wants to brawl.
Unique get up there. Does a ton of damage, actually. You have to be wary about it.
Yeah. Using that destruction stance. I used to see, like, basically the only Elisa that would bring out destruction stance a lot, I remember, would be Chanel. And now all of the Elisas are starting to use it more in Tekken 7 as the game has developed.
Yeah, the way that Kobure is actually going into it, down for 1+2 is so strong, right? It's hard to deal with, safe on block, and
nice pickup.
Yeah, nice pickup here. Ooh, gets the slide. What's the Oki? What's the 4, 3+4?
Okay, yeah, he fell down to reduce damage, but the second hit of down forward 1-4 finds its mark. And that was a quick 2 rounds.
Yeah.
I thought that was still the first round.
Elisa does do quite a bit of damage, actually. For being a character that's supposed to be fundamental Tekken, she hurts.
Yeah. With Q trying to find his footing in this 3rd round.
Yeah. Trying to go for that high splat was just a little bit too far.
Ooh, that back 3+4.
Dynamic range. Nice. Oh, gets hit out of destruction stance. Doesn't pick up the combo.
Q,
chance. And the Rage Art, it doesn't hit. And Kobure is able to take the first game.
And Q shaking his head. He messed up that combo. That was quite likely a kill situation that would have got him that 3rd round. But Kobure, pat on her chest. Man, that was very, very stressful for her. EVO is such a stressful tournament for so many players. Everybody wants to do well.
I mean, a lot of even guys like just people who show up to locals, this is sort of their one chance to sort of get a litmus test of how far they've gone in the year, right? And so a lot of these guys put a lot of weight on their shoulders in that regard as well.
Yeah, a lot of people don't necessarily come to EVO to win. They come to see where they stand in the greater scheme of things. They come they take that information back home. They try to come be better and come back next year.
Yep.
But Q trying to fight. He's got the wall messing him up right there. He's got his back to the wall now. Challenge the hop kick, but they trade.
Nice rollout from Cobra, and then the homing kick.
Round 2.
Smack him out of there. Takes the first round of this second game, but the hop kick to start it off.
Yeah, whiff punish, that standing 4 that Cobra used to try to challenge at the beginning of the round. I think the beginning of the round is such an interesting gambit. You see so many different players play the same way, different ways. Like, obviously the most normal thing is like both players back up, but then you see both players sometimes swing at each other right at the start.
Oh, trades with the down forward two in the favor of Cobra.
This won't hit the wall, but right next to it.
Ooh! Gets hit out of the blue stance.
All right, now we got the combo finishing. Let's go, Q.
Round 3.
Finally takes his first round. Hopefully that's a bit of a confidence booster. Sometimes you just need that little bit to tell you that you can do it.
Oh, nice sidestep, but he only whiff punished with a down forward 4.
Nice block.
Late on that punish. Oh, got hit with the end of that.
At least it's not that much damage, though. Takes some solace in that, but he is enraged, able to make that comeback if he gets the launch. Yeah, in a destruction stance like this, Elisa actually loses a lot of her movement options, unable to run and down. Scoop! Gets the dive in afterwards. Cobra adds that point.
Fight.
She was like teasing him, like, do you really want to fight me, bro? I got chainsaws for arms, and he went in.
No. How do you approach your lady with chainsaws, man? This is really difficult.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Nice
the
sidestep.
dodge. Yeah, this character, she basically turns into a Gundam when she gets into this stance. Pulls out of it though, Cobra looking for that last hit that she needs.
All right, blocks the rage drive this time. But Cobra on easy street right now. Just needs one little hit. On the down 2 in the destruction stance, takes it. She's so happy she won. Look how cute she is.
So happy that she won. Even going for the behind the back hit with the kick.
Yeah.
It's like, you're gonna be happy you won. Like, oh yeah, I did it. And you're gonna go for cheeky moves like that. All right, calm down now.
Yeah, showing off what
you
Elisa.
can't fool me.
Yeah. Good at showing for the Elisa, showing off a lot of what she can do. That's the most destruction stance I've seen all weekend.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She was being rude, going into different destruction stance, diving around, turning herself into a Gundam.
All right.
But I mean, we're gonna get back into these pools in just a second. Please don't go away. We're gonna have some more Tekken 7 action rounding out these pools before you get into round 2. Don't go away.
Don't move.